Hey y'all, I'm Matt with the Happy Dog. If you've ever heard that saying, can't teach an old dog new tricks, well, that's not true. You can. This is Fang. He's about 10 years old. He doesn't really know much. Never been worked with. He's just a good old pet. Today we're gonna work on teaching him how to sit and stay at the same time. It's called a sit stay. A lot of people teach stay separately. But I like to teach my dogs to sit down and then stay there, stay sitting or stay down until I tell them otherwise. So today we're going to work on markers and cues. So a marker is we're going to lure him into it, and before we can give the command, we're going to use a marker to let him know, hey, you did what I'm asking you to do. So as you can see, he's interested in everything except for what we're trying to do here. But let's see if we can get him to do what I want him to do. Fang, hey buddy. And a lot of times people free feed. So free feed, that's where you pour the food in the bowl every morning or in the evening and let them just eat till their heart's content. Well, I found it better that when you're trying to train your dog, instead of free feeding, if you give them a cup of food every day, take that cup of food and you can put it they have treat bags that you can buy. Put it in your little treat bag. In this case, I don't have a treat bag, so I used a plastic bag. I'm gonna shove it in my pocket. And then I'm going to feed him throughout the day and train at the same time. So he's still getting his full cup of food, but he only eats as we're training. Come here, Fang. Come on, buddy. Hi. All right, so we're going to lure him because he doesn't know. Fang, sit. See, he has no idea. Fang, sit. Fang. Yep. See, so the word sit means nothing to him right now. He has no idea what I'm asking him to do. But he's gonna get to know. He's gonna learn. So you'll take your treat in your hand like this, between two fingers, and kind of curl it in to where he can't actually get it. And you're gonna lure him. So you put it above his nose like this. See, he smells it. He wants it. Yes. And there's your marker. So your marker, you wanna give him that marker within about a second of when he does what you want him to do. You're a good boy. And as he's still sitting here, he's still sitting, so we're going to go ahead and reward him again because he's doing what we asked him to do. So I kind of failed myself. Normally you want to get a couple of treats in your hand so you're ready. But yes, let's see, kind of knows that, hey, I'm still doing a good job. Fang, hey Fang. Now you're good boy. Good boy. Yeah. So all it is repetition. Come here, Fang. Come here, buddy. Fang, sit. Oh, well, okay. Good boy. Of course, dogs have a mind of their own, so he seems pretty smart, though. He's picking up on it. Oh, boy. Hi. Fang. Yes. Like I said, you want to do it within a second. A second of them sitting down, that's the time to give it to him. Fang. Yes. Oh, boy. Yeah. Come here. Yes. And you see how I'm also doing the hand motion. So he'll get to know the hand motion before he ever learns the command, right? Because we're not adding the command yet. He's not ready for that. Let's see if he'll do it off just the hand motion. Not yet. All right, so get it behind his eyes where he has to look up, forces his butt to go down. I missed my marker on that one, but that's okay. Good boy. Come here, Fang. Fang. Hi. Yes. Good boy. Fang. Yes. And so we can start working on that stay as well, because he's still sitting, so he knows. Yes. He knows that's what we're asking him to do, right? Because we're giving him treats. He's like, oh, if I sit here, they're going to give me treats. So reward him because he's doing what you want him to do. Yes. So go ahead and give him some. See? And he's like, oh, you're going to give me more treats? And all this is food. I keep saying treats. It's not really treats. It's his food for the day. So you're feeding him. Come here, Fang. Good boy. All right, let's work on it again. Yes. See, he's getting the hang of it pretty quick. Getting the hang of it pretty quick. All right, I also like to use a release command. If you're going to teach him to sit, stay, or down, stay, you want to kind of give him a command to come out of that sit or out of that down. Sometimes I'll do both. I'll say free. I use free as my release command. But also I'll just tell him to come. But that comes with training recall. He's been with us for 10 years, so when I call him Fang, like, Fang, come here. It's kind of, sometimes he will, sometimes he won't. But, Fang, come here. Yes. All right. Now we'll see if we can do that release command with him. Free. See, he doesn't know what that means. It means nothing to him. Free. Come on, Fang. Yes. Good boy. But he'll learn it. Yes. See, he's already picking that up pretty good. Yes. Good boy. The cues are what are going to help you a lot. They'll pick up on those cues. Yes. Kind of walking away from him. Oh, see, not ready for that. Not ready for me to walk away from him. Yes. So that's a little bit later on, after he really gets to sit down and you can tell him sit and he knows what you're asking him. And then that'll be a later video. We'll go over that. Right now, we'll just work on this. Yes. Wait. Come here, Fang. Come here, buddy. Oh, I don't want that. All right. Now we'll try and incorporate the command. Sit. Yes. So I did that a little sloppy. What you want to do is you want to say your command before you do any hand movements or anything like that, any cues, right? You want to say your command first. Come here, buddy. Hey, you're such a good boy. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy, Fang. What? Yeah. So he's doing really well already. Yeah, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, you're doing a good boy. You're a good boy. A lot of times, he's an older dog, so he's not super excited about it. You get some of your younger dogs, they'll get really excited about training. The Fang's just kind of figuring out, hey, you're giving me food. I like this. Sit. Yes. Once you give the command, you don't want to keep giving it. You don't want to say sit, 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 because then the word's going to become meaningless. He's not. So you'll give him one command, and you'll hold the posture until he does what you're asking him to do. So a lot of times, I lost my train of thought. But you don't want to keep giving the command because he'll lose it and it'll become meaningless. You'll see a lot of people do that. They'll yell at their dogs. Oh, that's what I was going to say. You want your tone to be the same every time. So every time you give the command, you want to say, sit, yes, not. And you'll get excited when he finally does, right? When he's finally starting to learn it, you'll get excited and you're going to want to be like, oh, good boy, and change the tone of your voice. Don't do that. Because as much as we want to believe our dogs know what we're saying to them, they don't. But they can understand and they can pick up on the same frequencies. So if you do it every time, that yes is going to mean something. That sit is going to mean something. But if you're always changing your tone and all that, like sit, please sit, he's not going to know. So try your best to keep it the same. Come here, Fang. Sit. Yes. And telling your dog good boy or good girl, that's fine. You can give him a little pets, a little loving. Just let him know he did a good job. Fang, sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. And there's also other ways of doing it. This is a mockingjay collar. So a mockingjay collar, it's like a pinch collar, but without the prongs. A lot of people don't like the prongs because it's misused a lot and you can hurt your dog. This, you're not going to hurt your dog. It can only go as far as you have it set, right? So you can't like pop their head off because you squeeze too hard. Because if I can see this, but he's got a small neck anyways. But it only gives a slight little squeeze. And so you can use that for leash pressure, leash training. We'll go over that in another video. But that's also a good way to start out teaching. Come here, Fang. Hey, buddy. Got distracted. So you talk too long. Sit. You step into them sometimes if you need to. Get in their space to where they have to look up. Because they look up, their butt goes down. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. We'll work on this release command here. Free. Yes. Good boy. See, he wasn't so sure about that, but he did a good job, buddy. Oh, you're anticipating it, huh? And so sometimes we'll let them be free thinkers, right? So like I'm standing here talking with you guys. Maybe you have company over, you're talking, and your dog comes up and just sits. You know, that's a good behavior. You want that. So we want to try to reward good behavior. So if your dog just comes up and sits, there's nothing wrong with telling him good boy and petting him. Also, I hear a lot of comments sometimes of people are like, "Oh, I don't want to reward my dog positive training. I don't like doing that because I don't always want to have to give him a treat every time I want him to do something I ask him to do." Well, that's not the case. You're not always going to give him a treat. You know, you're not always going to reward every time. In the beginning, yes, you want to reward them every single time they do what you ask them to do. But over time, you're doing this couple of minutes every day. I would say no more than 15 minutes because your dog is kind of like a toddler. They don't have the attention span where they're just gonna want to pay attention to you trying to make them do something they don't really want to do for an hour. You know, you have some dogs like high energy dogs that maybe they can go a little bit longer. Fang's not really one of those dogs. He's older and lazy. He doesn't want to train for an hour, you know. So I'd say maybe 15 minutes of training and you're good. You know, you can come back later in that day and you do another 10, 15 minutes or the next day do another 10, 15 minutes. So you're not burning your dog out. And that they'll get to where they really enjoy training. Like my bigger dogs, you'll see them in other videos, but when I grab their prong collars or their e-collars, they get super excited because they know we're about to do something fun. And a lot of people have misconceptions that e-collars and prong collars are bad, you know, like, oh, why would you shock your dog, or why would you, you know, put that pinch collar on them and you're putting those prongs in their neck. Well, if you do it properly, you're not hurting your dog. You know, yes, you can use it improperly and you can absolutely hurt your dog, you know, but that's not our goal here. They're our pets, you know, they're family members to most of us, and we're just trying to teach them what we want them to do to make their life better and easier and make our lives better and easier. So if you're not mistreating them, they like it, like my dogs. My dogs love it. Fang, come here. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Let's see. Sit. Yes. And you'll hold that until he sits, you know. Don't keep yelling at him to sit. Just hold it until he sits. He'll figure it out. And a lot of it's just repetition, just doing it over and over and over. Free. See how I gave the command and then I did the hand motion? He's not really sure of the command yet, but he's kind of getting that hand motion down. Oh boy. Same with the sit. He's got the hand motion. He doesn't really have the command just yet. Fang, sit. You can kind of step in. See? I didn't even have to do the motion. Yes, I didn't even have to do the hand motion because I just stepped in and he's like, oh, let me sit down. Good boy. Free. Come on. You can kind of coax him, jiggle your hand around a little bit. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Fang, sit. Yes. So later on, once he gets the sit command down, sit. So he's starting to get it down a little bit better. So when he see how he just got up and he wanted to follow me, well, I said that I wanted to teach sit stay. So the stay part is implied. When I tell him to sit or I tell him, Fang, good boy. So it's implied, right? I'm expecting him to sit down and stay there until I tell him to do something else. So in that instance, if he gets up, once he gets the sit portion down, if he gets up and he starts to wander off, you want to correct him. You want to go back to the spot he was, make him sit. You're not going to reward him when you do that, because if you do, he's going to be like, oh, if I move, he's just going to give me another reward. That's a bad habit to get into. So you'll just back him up, have him sit again. You can tell him, good boy, wait it out a little bit. So he's been doing this a while. Yes. Just let him, no, sit. Just let him know, hey, you're doing a good job. And then we can work on that release. I can't go too far from him yet because he doesn't really have the stay portion of it down, or really even the sit portion. But he's getting there. Bang, free. Good boy. Good boy. Bang, sit. Sit. Yes. Good boy, Fang. That's pretty much it. So those are the beginnings of training your dog. It's really simple. It's not hard. It's just consistency, repetition, and being nice to your dog. You know, keeping the same tone, keep the same. Don't get too frustrated. Don't get too excited. Just kind of everything stays consistent. Fang, sit. Everything kind of stays consistent. If he gets up and you're teaching a sit, stay, you know, where the stay is expected, then you know you want to make sure that if he goes to get up, correct him. Fang, sit, sit. Good boy. You know, want to correct him just like that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to teach the sit stay. Now, if you want to teach stay separately, that's a whole different ball game. But the way I like to do it is if I tell my dog to sit, say we're at a store, sit. We're at a store or something, and I need him to sit for a minute, and I'm going to walk over here. You're not going to really do that, but, you know, I want him to sit and stay there until I tell him otherwise. Or if you're at a park and I need him to sit while I take care of, maybe I have a toddler or something that scraped his knee and I got to attend the toddler and I really need my dog to sit. Fang, sit. You know, and not wander off, then these are good commands to sit. This is why I like to teach sit, stay, down, stay. So, free. Good boy, Fang. All right. Well, I think that kind of shows that you can, in fact, teach a new dog or old dog new tricks. Just takes time, work, patience, but it absolutely can be done. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from us later. Bye. Thank you.